What is going on, guys? This is Preet, and today we're going to be talking about the recent Ignite bug fix and what that means for Fire going forward, so stay tuned. If you guys are like me, I can't stand lag, especially when I'm playing games. Haste solves that problem. With custom infrastructure, their networks are able to deliver you guys a consistent and reliable connection so that all the lag, jitter, and rubber banding can stay in Bronze 5 where it belongs. Check out the links below to grab yourself a 14-day free trial. Alright, so first and foremost, I've been meaning to make this video for, about a week now, but I've been super busy with real life stuff, and we just got a new sponsor for the stream, so I've been trying to work all that stuff out, and this video is coming out a little later than I would have hoped, but nonetheless it is here. So by now, if you're following Fire Mage, whatever you want to call it, like drama talk, whatever, they've patched, well, with the recent patch in 7.3.5, they patched the known bug that's been present in the Fire Mage toolkit for a while now. So back in November, this post was made by Architect, and basically in the Mage Discord, it was discovered that hardcasting a Bracer proc coupled with a hot streak proc that you already have backed up and throwing them out at the same time resulted in you basically doubling your ignite damage. And what this meant, if you were actually intending to abuse the bug as much as possible, it gave you pretty much like a 5% DPS increase. So 5% doesn't seem like a lot, but in reality it is, because Fire Mage, or the Fire spec, was never the top spec to play since the beginning of the expansion, and it kind of pushed Fire a little bit higher than it was in reality. So you look at Simcraft, you see Frost all the way at the top, and you see Arcane, you see Fire kind of somewhere in the middle. But in reality, Fire was doing really well, and that was, I wouldn't say primarily due to this bug, but this bug did definitely give us a little advantage in terms of damage. But now, since the patch hit, we're seeing pictures of like ignites before and after the patch, and like you see here, I guess this person, Cyana, was recorded, went into Warcraft logs, saw his ignites, and compared them week to week. So this is before and after the patch. And you can see here, don't look at like the total numbers. You want to look at his ignite, what his ticks was before the hard casted and the hot streak, and then and the week it got patched, you want to look at the hard cast and the hot streak proc, what the ignite total damage was, right? So if you're looking at this, you want to look here at this pyroblast, this double pyroblast damage. You can see his hard cast did 10 mil and his hot streak did 2 mil, right? So his tick of ignite after both of those pyroblasts hit the boss was 2.2 mil. And then you can see here, his hot streak proc and his hard casted pyroblast resulted in basically half the ignite damage. And it's not necessarily 50% less, because the pyro damages were different. I mean, it was a 2 million damage difference between his hard cast from the prior week and this week, but nonetheless the damage is, the ignite tick is actually fixed. Like you can definitely see the tick of ignite doing a significant less amount of damage. So people have been going a little crazy, seeing like, Fire was already crap and now it's even more crap. And yes, it sucks. Like when I realized that this had been fixed, I was kind of talking to my friend while I was raiding, and I was like, dude, I feel like I'm doing no damage right now. I don't know, something doesn't feel right, and then I went to Simcraft and I saw the new simulations, and I was like, oh shit, it really is that bad. So Fire right now is sitting right above Beast Mastery. You guys can't really see that, there you go. So Fire is really at the bottom, there's one spec doing less damage than us, and Beast Mastery is just not played. Everyone knows, it's been a running meme for like pretty much the entire expansion, that Beast Mastery is just garbage, and we're right there with them. So yes, it sucks. We are doing a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, because it literally is 3 to 5%. Some people are saying they're noticing like an 80k DPS loss in raid instances or whatever, but the noticeable difference is on when you actually go to sim your character, your sims are a lot lower because Simcraft is no longer taking into account this ignite damage bug. So it's been replicated, it's been shown that the bug has been fixed, and people are complaining. Now, what does that mean? I'm still playing Fire. In all fairness, I have been trying to put some artifact power into Frost and into Arcane, just because like once I get to Mythic Argus, I don't want to be trailing behind, because that fight does require you know, a significant amount of DPS to burn through phase 1. But I'm still playing Fire. The spec itself hasn't changed. There's just a damage loss, and it feels like you're doing a lot less DPS, but in reality, you know, if you're sitting with like a relic at 945 and you get a 985 relic, that DPS loss that you're noticing now is completely going to vanish, and you're back up to where you were before, right? And Simcraft is basically putting everyone at the same gear and telling you what spec does the most, right? But that's not how it really works in reality. Not everyone in your raid is going to be the same amount of have the same amount of gear, and you know, if you're geared well enough, if you're like 965, 970, you're not going to be doing crap damage. You're going to be doing good. You know, it sucks. I wish Blizzard would put something, would implement something that kind of takes this bug into account and gives us something a little bit more, but that's yet to be seen. So we'll find out hopefully soon enough. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to be doing anything. Since it's this late into the expansion, I don't see it really happening. Maybe they'll do something for Battle for Azeroth. If you go on Wowhead, you can already see some things that have changed, like we're getting Phoenix Flames into our toolkit as a talent. There's a couple of other things that are being changed, but I don't know. It sucks, but it is what it is. And if you are a hardcore, diehard Fire Mage player like I am, it's not going to stop me from playing. And yeah, so just wanted to make a little video, quick update as to what this was all about. If you weren't aware of it, now you are. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again soon. Peace.
Oh, shake it. Drum. Shake it.
Bring it back now.